When watching a family-friendly movie, you'd assume it's safe to be watched by all ages. There's nothing wrong with a few adult jokes that can easily pass by any child's innocent mind. But what about when filmmakers take it too far? Wait until you see these 10 shockingly disturbing scenes in kids' movies. Ice Age 3. With the Ice Age franchise now entering its 5th movie, there was bound to be a few inappropriate jokes here and there. But the 3rd movie didn't even try to hide this joke thanks to the slightly insane Weasel Buck. He says,
"Now let me tell you about the time I used a sharpened clamshell to turn a T-Rex into a T-Rachel."
Whoa there. We thought the topic of castration was only meant for explicit TV shows like Game of Thrones. Ghostbusters. Ghostbusters might seem like a fun action film, but why do some 80s movies have such bizarre scenes? Sure, kids could have easily missed this scene with Dan Aykroyd's character Ray. In the middle of the night, a ghost seduces Ray while the rest of the gang is sleeping beside him. His pants quickly get unbuckled, and after a satisfied expression from Ray, his legs fly up in the air. Either cover your children's eyes or have them watch Casper the Friendly Ghost instead. Education for Death. During World War II, while under contract to create films for the US government, Walt Disney produced Education for Death, The Making of the Nazi. The 10-minute haunting propaganda film shows a young innocent German child becoming an evil Nazi due to Adolf Hitler's oppressive orders. It's important to educate our children about the current issues.
Now he's a good Nazi.
But making Hitler into a cartoon villain seems to be more traumatizing than resourceful. Shrek. Consider your childhood ruined by this dirty little villain. Lord Farquaad's definitely the center of the sexual innuendos, especially when he gets too excited from watching Princess Fiona through the magic mirror. He looks down and moves his bedsheets as if something underneath is being covered too tightly. No wonder Shrek looks at the Lord's massive castle earlier and asks,
"Do you think maybe he's compensating for something?"
Scooby-Doo. Even if Scooby-Doo is aimed at a younger audience, we always wondered if Shaggy was a stoner. It doesn't seem like the best topic choice for a kid's cartoon, but the live-action movie couldn't help but poke fun. Shaggy meets a girl on a plane ride and she says her name is Mary Jane. A wide-eyed Shaggy says in excitement,
"Like that is my favorite name."
Of course, Mary Jane is a slang term for marijuana, and it's just another clue to Shaggy's secret habits. The Jungle Book. For a fun movie about a kid living in the jungle, there's still some weird stuff going on between Mowgli and the animals. One scene that screams stranger danger is when the snake Kaa tries to lure Mowgli with his hypnotic abilities. He might just want a quick snack to eat, but it seems so weird that he's singing to the boy and playing with him in his coils.
Trust in me and just...
By the way, have you ever noticed that Kaa's voice actor also plays Winnie the Pooh?
A little something to eat.
That's not creepy at all. Pinocchio. We understand that cigarettes didn't seem like a huge health concern back then, but isn't it a bit too far to show children smoking cigars? In Pinocchio, the talking wooden puppet gets into trouble and doesn't listen to his conscience to be a good boy. He instead smokes some cigars with a boy named Lampick.
This is a life, huh, Pinocchio?
Yeah, it sure is.
Even if Pinocchio reacts really badly to the cigars, we still feel like it's not the best kind of friendly example on dealing with peer pressure. The Good Dinosaur. While The Good Dinosaur didn't do as well as other Pixar films, there's one scene that probably made some adults chuckle in the movie theater. Spot and Arlo find themselves eating some mysterious berries, and they get some really weird side effects. As soon as the hallucinations start, you can definitely see the youngsters tripping out. We will never know how that scene was ever allowed in a Pixar family movie. The Road to El Dorado. Here's a movie that got more attention for its adult themes than actually being a children's classic. There's one moment when Shell plans to distract a man mistaken as God, Tulio, with seduction. Okay, we know there are kids' movies with hints of seduction, but DreamWorks blatantly implies a sex scene. It looks like they are in the middle of something scandalous until a priest interrupts them. And what happens if the priest sees them, Tulio jokes?
Lucky God?
The Rugrats movie. The TV show Rugrats focuses on talking babies while still covering some sneaky crude jokes. The Rugrats movie was no different. The little tykes entered a hospital nursery to find the newborns learning about the new world. It seems so cute at first until a baby comments,
"Man, they cut my cord."
And another baby peeks inside his diaper and replies,
Consider yourself lucky.
with a joke about circumcision. We wonder how the parents explain that one to their kids. Have you ever noticed any of these disturbing scenes? Share your reactions in the comments below and don't forget to subscribe to The Taco.